Hello everyone, from this part onwards I am going to upload tutorials on a complete and detailed residential project. This is the first part of the series. The project which I have taken is a house designed by Henkin Shevit Architecture. You can look at all the information regarding this house at archdaily.com. In this video you are going to learn about how to create these brick walls in Revit, and also about how you can obtain these cut brick pattern, and also about how to adjust its scale. So this is an insulating brick wall, and you are also going to learn about how to place these columns and about how to place these beams and obtain its dashed lines in the floor plan. And as we're also going to place these components of doors and windows. This is what the end result of the part 1 will look like. We're also going to learn about how to create these model in place component of the lures. So now let's start the tutorial, but before we start, let me remind you to like and share my videos, leave a comment below and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you have any kind of difficulty or query related to Revit, you can ask me anytime. Open a new architectural template file in Revit. This template already has two levels built in it. Level 1 and level 2 at a difference, at level 2 being at a height of 10 feet 0 inches. So go to level 1 floor plan, and in here I'm going to insert the image of the ground floor plan of the house. Adjust the size of the image according to the scale as shown in the video. Once the scale has been adjusted, select this wall command in the architecture tab, click on edit type, open, then click on duplicate and place a new name of the wall. I'm going to name it insulating brick wall. After that, click on edit, and in here start creating different layers of the brick wall. Then, for example, it has a thermal layer in the center with a 4.5 inches brick wall on both of its sides, with a stucco layer on as an exterior finish, and for the interior finish there is paint on a layer of plaster. So at all of these layers, mark its function, that either it is a structure or a finished layer or a substrate layer or a thermal layer, and also add its thicknesses. So you can look at all of these details at how I am doing this in the video. One thing to remember, this is not the actual wall details of this house, as I don't know the exact details of exact construction details. So I'm going to just using my own information and knowledge to create this project file and to upload these tutorials. So now click OK, and in the floor plan start placing these walls. You can also determine the location line, either it is the wall center line or the core center line or the exterior side or the interior side, anything which you are comfortable with. I'm going to select this wall center line, and then I'm going to place these walls in here. Select this fine from here to watch these exact details of the wall. You can also enter the length of the wall. If you know, if for example if the wall is 3 feet 6 inches in length, you can just enter that value and the wall will be placed. I have forgotten to connect these walls to level 2, so you don't have to worry about it. Just select all of these walls, and in this properties box connect them to level 2. So now if you change the height of level 2, the walls will automatically change their height as well. For example, let's change its height to 11 feet 0 inches, and all of the walls had now been adjusted to 11 feet. So that's the benefit of connecting the walls to level 2 or any other level. Once you select the wall, you can see these little blue arrows. Make sure these are placed outside. These blue arrows means the exterior side. These are placed at the exterior side, so make them outside, as we have to place the exterior side towards the towards the other end. Now this is the door which I have created in the previous part. The link is given in the description box. Load them and place them in this floor plan. We just have to place them on the walls, and it will automatically create a cut within it. You can adjust the width and height of the door from here. Let's say it is 5 feet 6 inches in width, and the doors will and walls will automatically adjust. Now I want to keep an equal distance between all of these doors, so use the dimensional tool and then make them equal. Now I am going to place these two columns in the floor plan. For that, click on column, then load the family of the required column. Go to the structural columns folder, then go to concrete folder, and from here select this concrete rectangular column. Then select height from here, connect it to level 2 and place it on the floor plan. Click on edit type and adjust its dimensions. Now I need to place these concrete beams for these columns. For that, go to structure tab, click on beam, then click on load family, go to structural framing folder, Then go to concrete folder and from here select this concrete rectangular beam. Then set the placement plane to level 2 and place them at their desired position. Now I want to see the beams in the dashed lines. For that, select these, set these settings for the underlay, but these are straight lines instead of dashed lines. For that, stay on level 1 floor plan, then go to view tab and open this visibility graphics dialog box. In here, select this structural framing, click on override and select the type of the line which you want for the beams visibility. I'm going to select this one, then click OK, and now all of the beams will be represented by these dashed lines in the floor plan, level 1 floor plan only. You need to adjust the dimensions of the beam as well from this dialog box. By default, these columns and beams have the material of concrete. I need to place the paint layer on them. For that, in the modify tab, open this dialog box of material browser, select this wall material of stucco and select these planes one by one to place this material on these columns and beams. After you have provided the material, go to level 1 floor plan. Now I need to place these wooden beams. For that, go to structure tab and load the family of wooden beam as shown in the video. Now start placing the beams in the floor plan. Their placement plane is level 2. So once you have placed them, you can see that they also have appeared in the dashed line in the level 1 floor plan. Now I need to slightly move them downwards. So go to west elevation, set the visibility as fine, then select this wooden beam and place them. Check this disjoint and uncheck this constraint and place them at its desired position, that is at the center of this concrete beam. Select this beam and then copy and paste it. Now I want these beams to be at an equal distance. For that, select this dimension command and then select them one by one like this. Then make them equal. And now all of these beams are at an equal distance. Now I'm going to place the lures as a model in place component in this family file, in this project file. For that, select model in place, then select generic model, assign a name for the component which you are going to create. In the floor plan, place a reference plane like this and then assign a name to it. Go to south elevation, then select extrusion in the create tab, set the reference plane to 1 which we have just drawn, and then draw the elevation for the extrusion. Assign the value to the extrusion end, then click OK. If you go to the 3D, it has been extruded in the opposite side, so just simply add a minus value at extrusion end and it will be extruded towards the other side. Now you can move this extrusion, but make sure the constraint box is unchecked and this joint box is checked. Again, select extrusion in the create tab, set the reference plane to this wall and draw the elevation for the extrusion like this. Give this the extrusion end of 2 inches. Assign material parameter to both of these extrusions and then assign a material to it. Now click on finish model, then select this component and then simply copy and paste them to this point. And towards this point. Now I am going to place the furniture in the level 1 floor plan. For that, load the family of the desired furniture. The furniture which I have placed in this floor plan I have downloaded it from revitcity.com. Now I need to place a 4.5 inches brick wall. So for that, create a new brick wall in the same pattern in which you have created the insulating brick wall. So provide a name to it. And then assign different layers of the brick wall. I am going to keep this wall as unconnected with a height of 6 feet 0 inches. As for the pattern of this brick wall, select it, then go to its material properties like this. Then select this cut pattern. Select the desired pattern. I'm going to select this one. Then click on edit fill pattern. I'm going to assign a new name to it, which is the cut brick pattern. And then you can change the scale of the pattern from here. I'm going to enter the scale 0.25 as I want to give it a smaller scale. Then click on apply, and in this way you can adjust the pattern of the these brick walls. So that's all for this part 1. And if we create a rough render of this structure, it will look like this. So that's all for today. I hope you like this tutorial. If there was any difficulty or you need to understand something, you can ask me anytime. So I will meet you guys in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take care, and most importantly, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.